Hey, what's up? This is me, Jbat, and today I'll be doing a review for the graphic novel Batman the Killing Joke. It is a very great novel, and if I had to pick a favorite graphic novel, I probably would choose this as my favorite Batman graphic novel. It is truly well done, like the writing in it is excellent, and even the artwork in the tale is very beautiful, very gorgeous. It is very well done. I would highly recommend reading this graphic novel, Batman the Killing Joke.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jermaine, with Jbat, and today I will be doing a review for the graphic novel Batman: The Killing Joke. It was written by Alan Moore, and the art and the coloring was done by Brian Boland. Now I'll touch on those two a little later in the review. And this would be like the deluxe edition, which was released in 2008, celebrating the 20th anniversary of the graphic novel, which was released in 1988. So this is like the version, as you can see, that I have right here, and it has like the Joker on the cover, with a camera, and it says "Smile," as you can see. And there's the writer like Alan Moore. Then you got the artist, illustrator Brian Boland. And this right here, the version I have is the deluxe edition. And as you can see, it has like the Joker also as well on the back. Now this has to be one of the greatest like Batman stories I have ever read. I would actually go as far as saying that at this current point in me like reading like the Batman graphic novels, this probably is my favorite one. Of like the Batman graphic novels, I probably would go with like the Killing Joke as my favorite Batman novel. Now, this is basically just like a Joker tale. Like he again, escapes from like Arkham Asylum, and he finds like a secluded hideout that is really a carnival, an abandoned carnival that was like an amusement park to both carnival and amusement park, and it was known as the Bonus Brothers Carnival and Amusement Park, but it's like abandoned, and that becomes like his hideout for this story. But it's basically just like another telling of the Joker, escaping. But it's written very good, and like the artwork on it is beautiful. It truly is like an excellent piece of work. This probably is like my favorite. And it's kind of new to me. I'm just not reading this, but it's kind of probably would be considered my favorite like Batman graphic novel. Now this graphic novel, it opens with like Batman arriving at Arkham Asylum, and it's like raining and pouring, and it looks beautiful. Like Brian Boland, he did like an excellent job like on the artwork, because you can see like the raindrops in the puddles. And as Batman drives up to Arkham Asylum, he gets out, what I'm saying, and he walks up to the entrance, and he meets Commissioner Gordon, who takes him to the Joker's cell. Cause like along the way you see like Two-Face, they pass by Two-Face's cell, and he's like at the bars, looking out. So Batman is coming to Arkham Asylum to see the Joker, but once he gets into the Joker's cell, and he's talking to him, like the Joker is supposedly in there playing with cars. You think it's the Joker, but it turns out that this Joker that is in the cell is an imposter, and the real Joker has actually escaped. Now Batman realizes this once he grabs this guy's hand, and he sees that he has like makeup on, because if it was really the Joker, he couldn't take his makeup off, because like what I'm saying, like it was an accident that happened to the Joker in the past, which transformed him into the Joker, and that's why his face is like pale white and all that. So the Joker couldn't wipe that off. You know what I'm saying? So this prisoner that's impersonating the Joker, he has makeup on. So actually, the Joker has escaped from Arkham Asylum. So from then on, like the story of the Killing Joker has like flashback sequences throughout the tale, and it also gives like another interpretation of the origin tale of the Joker. Like in this tale, like the Joker is like a stand-up comedian who's like failing, and he has a pregnant wife, and they're living like in a house. I think it's a house. I'm not really sure it's a house or it looks like an apartment, but I think they mentioned that it's a house. know what I'm saying? His pregnant wife is known as Jen, and she has a baby on the way. And the Joker's a stand-up comedian who is failing, you know, and he needs to pay, like, you know, like the rent and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So he meets these two like gangster type guys who agree to have him help them commit a robbery at a chemical plant. Now, once this happened, it turns out that the Joker's wife is like killed like in an electrical like accident at the house, like with like I think it was like a washing machine or something, like, and it was like an electrical accident, and it kills her. So the Joker still agrees to commit this crime of the robberies. Now in this tale, the Joker has really no identity. You don't even know what his name is. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really have like a persona. He's there, but I'm telling you, and this is before he becomes the Joker. Now she does, like Jenny, that's what his wife is called. She does call him she does say Jesus, but you can't mistake it for her calling him Jesus. So in actuality, his name could be really Jesus. But I think she really just said Jesus at one point in the story when they were like having like an argument. So yeah, over the course of the flashback sequences, you know, like the Joker, it shows how he the criminals, the two robbers that he agreed to join, and they were supposed to strike the chemical plant. It was like for some reason they were going to like a chemical plant known as Ace Chemicals, not Axis Chemicals, but Ace Chemicals. And they disguised the Joker as like a known criminal known as the Red Hood, who has like a red helmet on his head and a red cape. They disguised the Joker like that, and then they have like a confrontation with the police or whatever at the chemical plant, and Batman also shows up. So the Red Hood, the Joker as the Red Hood, he runs and he jumps into the chemical waste, and that's what transforms him into the Joker. Like his face becomes like white, his lips red, and his hair like green or whatever. I think even his suit turned purple, because I know you see it with the purple, like he has a purple suit on after that accident too, and he's like laughing like ha 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 ha, you know. And see, that was already told before, so it was just basically another interpretation of the Joker's origin tale. But also, like in this story, you know, there's like some major like turning point, like major events that happened in this story that affected like the DC Comics Batman storyline, you know, like because I didn't want to spoil it for people who have never read the story, but like there's like major events that happen in this tale, you know what I'm saying? Like the most like this is a spoiler alert, you know what I'm saying? The Barbara Gordon, you know, who is Batgirl, she is shot by the Joker in this story and paralyzed from the waist down, and that's why she became like the Oracle throughout all those years. Like you know what I'm saying, she's confined to a wheelchair, and she still was helping like Batman and other superheroes, even like the Birds of Prey or whatever. Like they even had like a TV show, like and a comic series, you know, she was with them. She was like a part of that crew. But yeah, after the Joker shoots her, she becomes paralyzed from the waist down. You know what I'm saying? That was like a major event in the Batman like mythos, you know, in the storyline of Batman. So that happens in this book, Batman the Killing Joke. That is when Barbara Gordon is shot and paralyzed by the Joker. So eventually she becomes the Oracle, but that doesn't happen in here. In this, she does become the Oracle in the Killing Joke, but she is shot and like paralyzed. And also, like, okay, as you continue on with the story, after that incident, James Gordon, Commissioner Gordon, he is kidnapped by the Joker and taken to like the carnival, the amusement park that the Joker has made his hideout. And then Batman, you know, of course, has to come to the amusement park and rescue like Gordon, you know. And they have like a cool, exciting like battle at the end, you know, at the amusement park when he's sent there to rescue Commissioner Gordon. Now there's a follow-up story after this too. I don't know if it really had a title, and it's about like a deranged like fan who is like obsessed with killing Batman, and it's very disturbing, you know. It's very disturbing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to spoil it, but I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't always there. They like added it to like this deluxe edition of Batman the Killing Joke. But yeah, to me, I thought this was, you know what I'm saying, that this was an excellent, you know what I'm saying. If I had to choose like a favorite Batman graphic novel, I really believe I'll go with Batman the Killing Joke. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was good. It's excellent. The writing by Alan Moore was like excellent. You can like truly, you know, like follow it very, you know what I'm saying, very well. Like it was like very well written. You can truly follow it and understand it, and it makes sense. Now this was another thing. Now to me, this was the biggest point of it, was like the artwork by Brian Boland. It was truly like, you know, beautiful. Like the artwork he did here was so cool. It was just truly, I'm serious. It is really excellent. Now you can't help but like read this like over, and already read this like over and over. You know, it's like also like the look of Batman and the Joker in here is like very cool. Like they look so cool every moment that they're on page, like on picture, like on screen. Like, I was saying, it is truly beautiful. And Tim Burton supposedly was actually inspired by this when he made the 1989 Batman film, and you can see it clearly because his Batman from the 1989 film, it truly resembles the Batman the look of Batman that was in this book. You know what I'm saying? The way his Batman looked at. Okay. But yeah, like in the end, like I told you, I thought this. So I'm saying I would highly recommend this. Like for like any like especially if you're a Batman fan, you got to check this one out. You have to read Batman the Killing Joke. I would truly recommend it. You know what I'm saying? It really is that good. And if I had to pick like a favorite Batman graphic novel at this point, I probably would go with this one. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I like The Long Halloween. You know what I'm saying? I probably consider that second. You know what I'm saying? Or like Arkham Asylum. I like those. You know, but I probably consider this my favorite one. Now what I'm gonna do now is like touch on the book, touch on like the graphic novel itself, like the appearance and how it looks or whatever. But yeah, I would highly recommend this. And again, this was I had the deluxe edition for this, as you can see. And as a bonus, there was also like some Brian sketches towards the end of the book. After the end, I guess that was part of like the 20th anniversary edition of this book or whatever, this story. Okay. Now this story, Batman the Killing Joke, was originally released in 1988, but this version I have was the deluxe edition, as you can see. So it was like the 20th anniversary edition of this. So this 20th anniversary edition of this had like an intro by Tim Sale. And it had an afterword with Brian Boland, who was like the artist on this book. Like I told you, like his artwork was beautiful, like fantastic on here. So this right here had like a slip cover. It was actually like hardcover, but as you can see, it also had this too, like a paper cover. You know what I'm saying, that you could take off. See, it has like the Joker on it, even in the back. You know, as you can see, he was able to take it off. Now this was what was on the inside of it, the hardcover. As you can see, it has like Batman and the Joker, and the Joker's laughing, it's purple. Even on the back, you know, that's like a Joker card. But yeah, I truly, I would recommend it. So like I said, like the writing was like just, it was excellent. You know what I'm saying? By Alan Moore, I thought that was truly excellent. The artwork was beautiful. You know what I'm saying, very like fantastic. You know, I would highly recommend reading this. So this is Jbat's review for Batman the Killing Joke, and I would highly recommend this for any Batman fan. This is truly a great read. I would highly recommend this. Okay.
In the end, Batman the Killing Joke is an excellent read. I would highly recommend reading this for any Batman fan. Even if you're not a Batman fan, you should give this a try. If you're deciding to read like any Batman like comics or like graphic novels, I would highly recommend reading Batman the Killing Joke. The writing is excellent in it, and the artwork is very superb. This is truly an excellent graphic novel, and it's actually one of my favorites, and I would actually consider it my favorite Batman graphic novel for the time being, you know. Okay, this is Jbat.